everybody out there in TV land, you know who it is. The person who is always on parole for something. It's me, Krista. And I will be joined in a few by the love of my life, the one and only Diesel pilot, number one pilot that ever existed, as well as the greatest restreamer ever, Diesel. I'm so happy.
Hey there, Krista. How you doing?
I am much better because I am doing comms with you. We can say this is date night at the movies.
All right. Well, hey, let's get these runners going. I'm going to release them here.
Yeah, we don't have to count down because it's not a quad.
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Let's see. For start, push that button. There we go.
You rolled the questionable hash, sweetie.
Oh, of course I did. It's got vines, it's got one-ups, it's got all kinds of stuff. And well, let's see. We got chat. Is chat out there? Is chat ready for some awesome sauce?
Always ready for you, sweetie. Let's do it.
So this is an 0-2 match between AceKingSpade and MarkyMark679. Now this is just the second week of Swiss, so 0-2 is kind of hard to say, based on what happened. AceKingSpade had to go up against Gepezo, and MarkyMark had to go up against Johnny Link. Both of those are absolutely phenomenal runners.
Yeah, I mean, like Gepezo is the Suomi assassin. It's one of the top Finnish players out there. Yoku coming in at a close second. Sakali, Kati. They're devastatingly amazing runners, and we are starting off with World 5. And a blue foot. You started off with 3F2. You're happily.
Oh wow! I gave them some swimming to do to start this game. All right, let's see how they go. Let's sync these runners up there. That looks pretty. That looks pretty good. Sync. All right, and let's see how they roll.
All right. So Marky on your left, and then we have AceKingSpade, who is new to our community. So. We've been seeing such amazing runs by our newer runners. Like yesterday, we had Yumi and Mirai that were, absolutely fantastic. And yes, we are invalid already. So that I 100% approve of this. And we go right from Blue Fort into Twisty Fort. So imagine this. We have a required Twisty that's absolutely gorgeous for you chatters that believe in going for the throat on our poor runners. AceKingSpade learning the hard lesson of you cannot go up pipes when you are invincible. The tuck and roll doesn't let you do it very well. So we have twisty action on both sides, with Marky taking a slight lead. And let's see what's good. All right, so, oh wow, Diesel kind of made this a little long. And we have 7-1 right out the rip. Let's go, everybody. We've had some very questionable things, but Marky equipping Fire Flower, so we know he's going to get ready to do some clip action in 7-1. Also, I expect AceKingSpade to probably do the same. If not, we may see an outright play here, but as I thought, we're going to go clipping. So get your Giles theme, goes with everything, and hope for the best. And yes, Malevolent One, the greatest enemy in Super Mario Bros. 3 is the up pipe. And right now, they're a little bit too quick on the jumpage. And
okay, I'm back.
Again. Oh, so good to have you back.
I have no idea what happened. Discord just completely logged me out, but I see them doing the 7-1 clip, and it looks like AceKingSpade is taking the lead with. Yeah, nicely done. That is, and it's one of those techniques that if you can do it, you can do it well. It can make a lot of a difference in the game, as we can see here. MarkyMark has been doing it, looks like, for over a minute now, and has not succeeded. And it's this, at some point, you got to start thinking, okay, do I just go in and enter the level and try to beat it normally? Or do I keep on literally banging Mario's head into the wall?
Team give Mario head trauma, so, that's what I do, neuropsychiatry. So, you mess up a couple of cognitive things, you're a good research subject for me. Also, AceKingSpade in 1-5 proper.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay, got through, but it looks like it took him probably about 2 minutes to get that clip.
We go from 1-5 proper to 1-5 beta.
Oh, nasty. And Ace King's going to take that first Buzzy Beetle and send it right on into the boot enemy, but still had to do some other maneuvers.
And speaking of which, we are joined by one of our gurus of Super Mario Brothers 3 in general, and that's the living legend, Stewie Cartman. Giving some sage advice. Keep slamming your head against the wall. Eventually, it'll work. Yeah, I like that philosophy. That, or you'll be so delusional from the head trauma that you think you'd done it when you didn't.
Yeah, see, at some point it doesn't even really matter anymore. It's just a thing that you did.
Exactly. And that's when you say, I did that.
And, nice narrow spot there for MarkyMark. Gets through, but AceKingSpade is definitely on the airship. Let's switch over to his audio, since he is taking
the World 3 airship. For those of you who are in the know, who don't know, and I love La Princesa's airship. I love it. But who are we getting? This is aptly great to have Lemmy on, because you never want Lemmy in an area where the wooden background kind of obstructs you from being able to stomp on his noggin. And like the World 7 one, like Luddy's is pretty bad for Lemmy. There are two that you really don't want those awful terrains on, and that's Lemmy Koopa, the Clown Prince of Koopas, and La Princesa wins.
This World 1 is going to be a little bit of a struggle. We got 2 obligatory forts that we're going to have to play.
You missed the obligatory Twisty and Blue Fort.
Nice.
Yeah, they had to play 3 F2, which was the Blue Fort, and then Twisty in the last world.
Oh my, okay. So this is looks like one of about 5 or 6 total stages. We'll see. Get a good look on Ace King's map here in just a moment. What do we got? We got another fort in. 2 forts. And 2 more forts, 2 more stages, and the coin ship.
Forgettable fort here on deck where Disco goes to die. And right now, you gotta admit, the dedication on AceKingSpade side with, just keeping small bean strats.
I want to show some respect for Ace King, just standing underneath that swamp, waiting for the star to come by, like, yep, this is fine. It'll be all right. And getting the star just a frame or two before that swamp actually makes contact.
That's a small bean strat, I'm so low to the ground that it's going to take time for him to get me.
And the other lock, the lock to the west, broke, so he will be able to skip that center fort. That center fort, that actually is screaming to me, World 1 fort. And this early in the game, I'm thinking that's definitely looking like hey, let's go look for an item if we have a tail.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, sweetie. We are on the same wavelength. Yeah, I would go look for the item out of one fort, because it could be something game changing like a cloud or a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
You hope to find stuff like that. And this level has given me PTSD on numerous occasions on AceKingSpade's side, because that infamous clip of me.
Yes, I do recall now. Yep.
That's a monka right there. And I guess that's why my channel's 18 plus.
He almost got spun right on into the ground, but he got out of it. Nicely done. He's going to move on to 2-2 now.
Yes, and we have Marky getting through it quite easy. So we're going to see coin ship action in just a moment.
Wow. I remember doing that in my youth. And in fact, doing that in my youth, for youth being just a few months ago, maybe a couple nights ago. I've done that before. I've made that mistake, especially if I hit the bouncy block on the wrong side. But moving on, we are now in the World 5 airship in World 1.
Yes, that is the home of poop block percent. And sweetie, do you remember what poop block percent entails?
Yeah, in the auto scroller in the World 5 airship, there's that power up block, and Ace King got himself bloopered in the corner. There is a way to get around that. It's frustrating. You got to track the blooper back. But yeah, so because of the way the auto scroll works, blocks on the right side as they're coming onto the screen will momentarily take the palette of whatever is on the left side, the leftmost block of the screen. And that's actually why Super Mario Bros. 3 has the masking regions on both edges of the screen, is so that those don't flash up so well. Well, at least on the left side. On the right side, you still see it, and I try to always crop it in. You can kind of barely see on the left side of AceKingSpade's screen as he's running. You can see that on the right edge, just a little bit kind of flashing. You'll see that throughout the race. That's why that does that.
Wow. But the biggest thing is AceKingSpade getting the fireworks aplenty, showing that he is a star, and it was much needed because he was on life 0.
Yes, it was. He picks up a music box out of that hammer suit. Yep. Yeah, tech lessons with Diesel. It's just
my sweetie a genius, man. He is like.
That's not really genius stuff. That's just watching the Retro Game Mechanics Explained YouTube channel.
I was giving credit. And you just sent it away. I am team cheer for Diesel. You know this as your dedicated simp. Yes. But pipe transition nada on Marky's side. So Marky is going on to play. I don't like this level either. Any level that has fidget spinners. Me and fidget spinners have a hate-hate relationship.
Yeah, and the fire snakes too. That was the first enemy in this game that I absolutely could not stand.
The fire snakes. Snakes are lovable. They try to light up your life, and it's like, come on, baby, light my fire. Well, they'll happily do it for you.
I've noticed.
Yeah, that's absolutely showing signs of respect there. Fire snake taking out Marky's fire. So it didn't light his fire, more like put it out.
But he was able to use a star and pick up a fire flower when he used a star to get rid of fire chomp in his path. Gets through now. Let's see, Ace King's going to check this pipe over here. He's going to find that takes him back just right around to where he doesn't need to be. And that does nothing for you. Well, you can... Actually, no, that is where he needs to go.
Fort 3 action on deck for Marky. And this is a level I am always afraid of. I am afraid of this level, sweetie.
Yeah, for some reason I also kind of get a little bit lost as far as how far a jump is going to take me in this level, even though it's just visual. I don't know why the underground levels do that to me, but here we go.
They mess with your mind. You know,
yeah,
when you play levels like that, you have to don on your best tinfoil hat so that the aliens can't, transmit their undergroundness to you.
And Stewie went and oracled that one fort, or that suspected one fort. And Stewie, just curious, was it one fort or not? Or actually, well, let's see. No, don't say yet. We don't want to be spoiled.
What about the one fort?
Yeah, well, let's just not describe it on air. But
no, I think you were right, probably.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it after the seed. So, yeah, don't worry about it, Stewie.
And that's because I believe in your telepathic abilities, sweetie.
Well,
me, I would just play it just to, because I'm not afraid to sacrifice Mario to the great beyond. So it doesn't matter to me too much. But this is a pretty tame World 3.
Yeah.
Pretty tame. Because you only play a couple more levels in it.
5-5 donuts. Ace King just got fire blasted again and has to go back and replay that one. The MarkyMark is able to make his way. He's going through the World 2 airship awfully fast.
Yep, and we are challenging Larry Koopa, the smallest and youngest of the Koopa siblings, but definitely the toughest one. 5 hits, Diesel.
Oh, yeah. I am noticing AceKingSpade. This is part of the game where knowledge of the vanilla game can still make for a significant advantage for a player. Ace King, it looked like in 5-5, didn't know where those power-ups were, so he just didn't go and try to collect them because he doesn't know. I guess he doesn't know they're there. Most likely he would have tried to collect them being Small Mario. So that is going to probably have an effect as we go forward on the rest of this seed. He does know about that one in 4-3, but it's just a one-up mushroom. So he's going to move on, and we have 3-2, our jumping cheap level with the mini-boss.
Fish, and look at how you guys just jump on their heads. They're there swimming, not bothering a soul. And you guys use them as like little hippity hop, don't stop.
Yeah.
Little poor nuggets. And we have 8-1 now for AceKingSpade. And a beta.
Ooh, 7-3 beta.
Yes. No, don't kill.
Oh, almost got the Lakitu blop.
No, don't kill the poor Lakitu. He's just showing you his family. I mean, why wouldn't you want to see his nieces and nephews, Diesel?
Baby pictures are one thing, but throwing them at you is a whole different can of wax.
Just Floridian parenting. I mean, you just think about it. We just toss our kids around. And I'll be like, look, go 50 yards and touch my son. Boom. Like that. See? And we're getting a cassette player from Radio Shack. Oh, baby.
Ace King.
Ace King got
Gatekeeper Fort. Yeah, that is a difficult stage. Of course, last regular fort in the game. And also, just it does have some of the part that I love about it the most is that it does have as part of its design pretty much every game mechanic there is, at least fortress mechanic, and that also means it's complicated.
See, that's why it wasn't voted best fort. Best fort, we all know, everybody, is 7F2. You know, won the award for best fort last year. Is a strong contender for best fort this year.
How many voted on that poll?
The one that mattered. Man, I would stuff the box. I would stuff the box to help out 7F2. And no, Stewie, we do not throw hammers at our poor plant friends. You know, I swear, I think all the piranha plants are from Mario Wonder. You know, they're just singing and laughing. But,
Ace King's going to equip a fire suit here to go and try to take out this gatekeeper fort.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the best fort.
Hi there.
Sweetie, you
What's up,
gave
7F2?
me my flowers.
Yes, I did. Did you have any doubt?
Not at all. I believe
Just
in
ignore.
you all the time.
Just ignore all those times I forgot.
Yeah, those what happens in those seeds happens in those seeds and stays in those seeds. But we have Disney World, everybody, the happiest place in the Mushroom Kingdom on MarkyMark side. That's where you go for the Morty Mouse and the Ronald Ruck and the Doofy and Rudo. You know, you gotta love a nice, happy place. You know, they have lots of characters there. Look at the fire from Beauty and the Beast coming in.
Okay, Ace King, he's at the end of Gatekeeper now. He just hit that P-switch. He entered that. Now, what he did do, he hit the P-switch, and of course he enters that first door that has a power-up. He didn't have enough time to re-enter the door that actually takes him to Boom Boom, but, you know, he just hit the P-switch again, got it back up, and took it down. Now he's about to take Boom Boom down, and he will not have to play this fort again in this seed. Come on, we don't want to play this fort again in this seed. There we go.
We go.
Done playing the fort this seed.
No seeds from you. You have traumatized me. I told you. I am not even a tadpole yet. You know what my Discord name is. That's exactly how my play style is. But we have the World 4 airship right now for Marky.
Oh, yeah. MarkyMark has just made it.
Yeah.
P-Speed Strat, so he's made a mockery of this World 7.
Yeah, really. And we have La Princesa. Now, this is not really a good tile set for Wendy, you know, because her little projectiles can make your life difficult with traversing that room. So, you know, good on Marky getting the 4-hit. And we need to be careful over here on Ace King's side.
I think he's good if he just sticks to the normal strats. There he goes. It's 5-hit Larry, but yeah, he got it through.
Okay. So now we're in the 5th world, which is World 6. And, oh baby, let's go. Yep. 3-9, bang!
Boss Bass up top, gonna go low.
Yep, because when Boss Bass wants to party, you gotta say yes.
Now,
you don't say no.
I love this enemy set for 3.9 beta. Usually it's got all kinds of fire nippers and garbage like that. This was a simple enemy set. I think all the baddies were up top.
Nips, horrible. Yeah, little fire nippers, they're the cutest little thing, and they they blow kisses at you all the time.
You know what? Those little aliens in Galaxy Quest were cute too until they start chewing up on their buddy.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do to survive. It's all about that survival there, sweetie. And we have... Oh, is that what I think it is?
The 5.3 beta?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Beta Warehouse today.
I know. All right, let's see how the Blooper Insurance Agency is coming across. Really tame enemy set.
Yeah, I love the baby cheap. She's a happy little baby cheap.
And look at how it's just like floating along, and Marky just left it.
Oh yeah.
That is bad parenting, Marky. You know, little Cheep Cheep was like, Cheep Cheep, I want to be with you, Daddy. And Marky was like, not today, Satan. And just like totally ditched him.
Get out of there, Ace King. Get out of there. Don't hang out with that Lakitu. He is not your friend.
All right,
don't hang out with the next one either.
Sweetie,
yes.
do you think Marky's gonna save? Oh, you called me.
He better. He better save.
No, you gotta kick him to the curb. That is why.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you.
That's why you kick him.
Nope. If he had just tried to save Private Bob, he would not have had that problem.
He would have blown him up. He would have blown him up anyway. He was trying to grab him to save him, and then that
Bob is friendly and helpless and lost in a war that wasn't even his own.
Oh yeah. And we're not gonna unfortunately see any white mushroom houses today, because look at how Marky's just dodging those coins.
Ace King is now in 7F2. He is wilting the flowers.
Oh, the plants. You know, I did manage to get, you ready? 10,000 deaths on that 7F2.
You finally did it. All right.
Yes, I got to 10,000. I was trying for 69, 69, 69. Yeah. And I said, that's just too many deaths. And my poor little hands were hurting.
Mm.
But,
all right, Ace King's got his mushroom for the second half. He's going to have to... Okay, nicely done. Oh, we jumped a little too high trying to reposition after that swamp.
Yeah, and almost got the capital H jump. Yep. But being a small bean is very, very
hugging Koopa Paratroop. Yeah, hugging paratroopers is not good. I wonder with using the frog suit if he intends to use these ice blocks to enable the frog suit running mechanic, and that's exactly what he did. He'll probably use a Koopa shell here. Probably use a Koopa. Okay, just gonna use another ice block. Never mind. He's gonna switch.
Ditch the human mustard. Also, we are joined in chat by our Fire Flower champion and the first ever Queen Slayer, Angelic Jade, one of the most feared competitors in this tournament.
Oh yeah. Jade is a rock star in the community, relatively newcomer in the last couple of years, but has definitely shown her stripes.
Yeah, she is the tail master. Any clip you need of tail, I mean, that's who you go see, because Jade will 100% do it. And Jade, you came just in time to witness some tail strats here in 7F2.
Wonderful use of the tail strats.
Oh no! I don't think that's a part of the tail strat.
That was not the intended tail strat. I think that was
no. Takes a bath, an orthopedic lava bath, and we have Marky in 7-4.
7-4 de-auto scrolled from the base game. One of the many de-auto-scrolled auto-scrollers, which does mean that our Electro Minefield got moved a little bit. Usually you'd go up, and then swim down. You don't have to do that now. You just swim straight across. Let's see. He sees a leaf. He's going to skip that. Was not a star, which is what I think he was probably looking for. Ace King now approaching the middle sections. Got the Tunnel of Love now and gets through it.
Be careful.
Yeah, I think he just intended to take damage. Oh, that gets him a Fire Flower. Nice.
Still has to be a little bit on the careful side. Until you get out of this section, you have to literally walk on eggshells. And now that Ace has made it to the second, provided he doesn't do too much, he should be able to take out our favorite novella friend, Bim Boom.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
5-hitter Bim Boom at the end of 7F2, but he got through it.
Yes, just barely. Whew. That gave me
Hey,
heart trouble, sweetie.
hey, barely counts. And I'm wondering.
7-6 for Marky.
You saw 7-1 earlier. He spent a couple minutes trying to get through the clip there. This time he could equip a tail. I did see him practicing using tail strats earlier.
You know, I
Okay.
have a feeling he's gonna equip that P-Wing and just not waste any time.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's what you use in Warpless and Hundo, you know? You just make sure you just P-Wing out of this. It's so much easier than to waste time on trying to clip.
Absolutely. So much easier.
Oh, yeah.
And Ace King making his way through our World 4 airship. Let's see. He's going to go for, yeah, he's got the note block there. Let's see what he got. Flower, nice. And, oh, World 7 airship for Marky Mark.
Yeah. And a little surprised that Ace King kind of stood there with Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
Was trying to get the fire kill, but
Yeah.
standing a little too close.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work out well for him, where he was trying to bounce on her shell like that as she was spinning. One hit Morton for Marky Mark, so that's going to make that fight. That was a fight. That was a quick fight, and he'll be out.
Diet zero. diet salt. It wasn't even a salty more than anything. It was diet salt. And now we're going to have to make sure we can get our hits in on Wendy quickly.
Yep.
Before she can get, you have such a small window of time.
Yeah, he was definitely on the wrong side for that.
Yes, sir. And this kind of scary for Marky right now. Double boomerang bros on the ice tile set. Hello to you, foamy out there. I hope you're doing well. And trying to P-speed through the World 4 airship. It looks nice, but it's very perilous if you don't know that strat coming out. Like, it's really difficult.
Marky equipped a mushroom, but just damage boosted right into the first enemy into fort. But that's all right. He's still got room to go. And let's see, with that game over, Ace King's going to have to just navigate himself across the rest of the map. Fortunately, we do not have to worry about replaying all the levels. Not with this current flag set. We keep our progress.
I agree with this play, especially if you don't know what it has, because it might have something really good.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was.
That's one where you need to use the pause strat.
Yeah.
And that can be quite a pain. And oh baby, we are on the easiest airship, the World 1 airship from Marky, who wasn't in 6 very long at all.
Yeah. He had a
Mark. Roy is earthquakey, babe.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, this was a
bulked up muscle Roy. I don't know how to feel about that. That's got me feeling away.
Away?
Yeah, away. I'm in my feels right now. I'm a part of Team Feelies.
Ah.
Yeah.
Have you KingSpade or neutered?
Yes. And our 7th world is starting off with 2 forts right out the rip.
Didn't get through the jets in time. Alright, let's see how Ace King does against this next fight. That's
you know
actually
what?
not a bad.
If you have a hammer.
Oh,
Marky has no hammer. No.
Yeah.
So this is takes door 3 fort.
Not going to go for door 3 this time. Let's see door 5. Nope, not going for door 5 either. Just going right up to 6.
Well, things across the pond over here are pretty darn good, you know. Got up, rode my alligator with my mom to, you know, go get her surgery. You know, I had to park my gator. My gator got a ticket. But I think
Gator got a
everything...
ticket?
Yeah, my gator got a ticket.
Oh, man.
So,
oh,
and
6-6. Hi there.
Yeah, 6-6 on deck.
Mark says, no 6-6.
How can you not want to do 6-6? Don't you have to?
That's how. No, he doesn't. He's going to use a cloud and take the fight.
Don't you see? I have my parole officer right next to me on comms. So I am on. Oh no! Another game over, Diesel.
Yeah, he only had a few lives after he got through that Piranha stage, and Atlantis is the next one. So let's see.
No, he's got to play it. He's got to play it.
Yeah, he was looking. Is he gonna? Okay, of all the water levels, what?
See what he's doing.
Oh, he just got a hammer. He's gonna go and just break that lock. Or the rock.
That's what I would do. You just go.
Yeah, he just got a hammer from that bro fight. He's gonna go and break the lock. All right, I like this now. Now that I think about it, I like this play.
Choice of 6-6 or Atlantis, my love. Which one would you choose?
I would choose Atlantis, but if I knew that it was going to skip me 2 or 3 levels, I'm definitely taking 6-6 instead.
If you had no hammer, what would you do?
Oh, if I didn't have that hammer, then I'm absolutely going and playing Atlantis. But
I'd rather Atlantis, honestly, for me, over 6-6. I am not a fan of 6-6 at all. And you could get a crummy one.
Oh, he's almost there. He's almost there. He just, oh no, he did not jump soon enough.
And remember what I was saying earlier about bad tile sets for Wendy and Lemmy? The World 4 airship is not a good tile set for her because they're, you know, it's not flat. You just can't jump around like you normally would. Yeah. And that's what hurts the most. So the best thing is, and I don't know, oh well, there went that idea, so let me quiet up. I was going to say, if he could hold on to his big status, get the fire flower, then AceKingSpade could fire kill Wendy, which would mitigate this terrain, as well as having to do bonk strats.
Yeah, he's tried that a couple of times, but he keeps on losing his mushroom in the jets. So that's really where it comes down to, is if he can avoid damage, if he can figure that out to avoid damage in the jets, he can get out of this.
Wow, chat. Diesel, sweetie, did you see what Malevolent had the nerve to say?
I'm sure Malevolent had something malevolent to say.
Yes. I swear, chat loves to roast my chestnuts over an open fire, and it ain't even Christmas, but they be coming in hot on me. Yeah. There's hope. Now we need to switch out the leaf, even though you know I love my leaf, and get the fire flower. Fire kill Wendy. Like, don't stomp on her at all, my dude. There we go. Run, my dude, run.
She stopped on that. Oh, there she. All right, nice, and he is torturing her like a Zelda player torturing somebody that just offered the wood sword after garbage on the last location of the wood sword.
He torched Wendy like Leslie torches the raft. I mean, he sends that poor raft into oblivion. And imagine using a strat recommended by me, Diesel. I know. And
wow. So we've got a lock and 2 levels and a bridge.
That is Jade approved.
Yep.
Jesus, sweetie. You know, I tend to protect the Tanooks. I am known as the Tanook protector. And what are we doing here?
It's a fake tank, so he's just going somewhere else. He's going to play the real tank.
See that pipe that's there? And it's only a short level. Yeah, it's only a short level. So I think I would have completed it just so I have accessibility. Even though we know where the valley is, you know, we don't have all the knowledge.
That pipe could be important. Hoping that he just decides he wants to wait and decide if wait till the game makes him play that stage.
See, I would play it and murderize everything. Everybody knows I'm a warmonger. You know, I wake up and choose violence. I see you go in there and you just defeat it. But I'm never violent towards you, sweetie. I heart you.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
See, I'm making my little heart at the computer screen.
Oh.
This is
So, let's see. Oh, Ace King, get out of there. All right. And Marky Mark has decided that, he does need to go and play the Cloud Runway.
Said, you know, you have the Cloud Run for fun. You finish it out. All you have to do is dodge the fire's neck or sacrifice it to it like Marky just did. It's a quick stage. And that gives you quick active, access to that pipe. Also, are we going to save Private Bob on AceKing?
I hope so. Oh, he might need to. Yes,
he
we
did.
Boom.
Down with Private Bob.
See, he saved Private Bob, and look, he got boom boom down first try. Marky Mark's realizing he's going to have to play that stage. It is our waterfall stage. Yeah.
Ew. You know, that's actually, everybody talks about how easy it is. But let me tell you, that stage kills your fingers. Because you have to press it really fast in order to bypass the, downward thrust.
Ace King entered 2-5, decided to go take a look at the other direction. It was 1-6. And I think, he's going to have to play 2-5 instead. Cheap.
Hand stage from World 8 in its sorta kinda location. And let's see what we get for that item.
Foxoot!
Human mustard mode activated. And we see Navy Tile. Navy Tile is the lava fart, aka 5F2. And what is Dr. Torstel saying, chat, that has made you say, please no? Please stop. Get help. Oh no!
What?
Do you see these suggestions by Dr. Torstel? Let me get my little hammer ready to give him the band hammer from suggestions.
Alright.
I have to find it first. I have a whole bunch of emotes. Oh, you know what? I have a bonk one on my own channel. It's called Cluck Bonk. There you go.
Ace Kings.
There we go. Bonk. We are bonking Dr. Torstel's horrible ideas. They call me Bad Ideas Incorporated, but that's even worse ideas, limited.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we have Alaska on deck for Marky.
Alright,
a vertical auto-scrolled waterfall stage. He wants an automated Niagara Falls.
Who was saying to look at that Navy tile?
That's awful.
No, who was it saying, look at that maybe tile?
Stewie, you are never one with bad ideas. In fact, we believe in you so much, Stewie, that I know you're going to hit that sub 50, 49-minute SMB3 time. So I have full faith in Stewie Cartman and Stewie's ideas.
Oh, yeah. That was a pretty awesome announcement for anyone who who hasn't heard about it. One of the former SMB3 Randomizer players, Mitch Flowerpower, who had been working on achieving the sub 50-minute mark, 49 minutes and change, made it today. So he has set a new human record.
Yeah, no, that's what's awesome. Because usually you see times like that and you're like, it's task. But, hey, got it. Organically. Okay, so one more level. Oh, he was hoping that the cloud was, the anchor was a cloud, but it turned out to be a tail. And not just, just a tail.
Yeah, just a tail when he already had tail.
Yeah, that hurts.
Frustrating.
Especially,
and 2-3.
Yeah.
It's that Kaiser note block in 2-3 that does it for me.
I'm just looking at that sun that was like, yeah, you think you're getting a turtle shell killed. You. No, Stewie, you were just saying that you were going to get 50 minutes. I believe in you, Stewie. I believe.
There he goes. Uses the star to get rid of the sun.
Tail strap right there, and we're going to see P switch action, which means that big old thing of bricks are going to turn to coins.
Oh, you got to get down there, though.
You know what? I'm greedy. I would be snatching up every coin that I possibly could, even if it kills me, Yeah. All right, we're going into.
All right, let's see it, Marky.
Master Bowser with Marky.
No hammer suit. He did equip a fire suit. Let's see it play. Let's see him do it. Let's go.
And see, they have the hearts diesel.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I love the fact that, that was created based off of one of my many bad ideas. Because I believe in the fort of love and happiness. Let's go back in time.
Oh, he jumped a little bit too soon. Wasn't able to get that fireball past him, but he got in there, so he's going to have to go and do cuddle strats. Let's see it.
Means that we're going to hear Bowser go as he goes
boy.
down. Oh yeah, that's a totally canonical Bowser roar. Yes.
I thought that was the Ganon. I thought that was Ganon sound.
No. Ganon is blah, blah, blah. It's 100%.
Krista Joy with the voice effects, guys.
Who keeps letting baby Mario in the cup? Why? Eventually, Malevolent One. Eventually, that's going to get tagged into one of my many pseudonyms that I have on this channel. I have so many that we've lost count. But yes, they could go with Jank Baby Mario, as a name, and I'd probably crack up. But Bowser gets.
So get your GGs for MarkyMark, who's taking game one of this two-game set. And AceKingSpade is still playing. Let's see, he's all right. Takes down that one-hitter Roy. And all right, I'm going to update the spreadsheet that I have here with the results. And it looks like, speaking of results, looks like he has gone and decided that that's all he's going to do for now, the seed. So he's going to drop the DNF. Krista, Go look for the funky fire snake in race time.
Huh?
Go look for the funky fire snake in race time.
You gave me a fire snack room? That's
Yes, I
amazing.
did. Yes, I did. Just for you, sweetie.
You are just so amazing, Diesel. This is why I think you are the best ever. And here we go. I got the flags to roll. Are you ready, baby? I'm about to hit that enter button.
Hit it.
Why you gotta say it as Krista incoming and make it sound like I'm on a new club? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, how did he play me for the first seed? What? Is it a thing to just blame me for everything? You know, I'm inclined to believe that you guys are having a fun at my expense, man. But the fact he wrote that in game and race time that I did it.
Let's see.
When seeds be acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. If a seed makes you mad, somebody gotta do it.
Let's see here.
I am embracing my inner Kendrick Lamar. Dun, dun, dun. When I give baby seeds, I say, it's not enough. Dun, dun, dun. It's not enough. Okay, so, Diesel, sweetie.
Yes.
How do I get blamed for what you roll?
I don't know. That's actually perplexing. I honestly don't know.
I know. You know what, Dr. Torsel? I've gotten blamed for your seeds too. You know, they say you're trying to take after me, that I'm a bad influence on everyone. Anybody that does comms with me, I'm a bad influence, Diesel.
I've heard this.
I know, I'm hurt too. I'm hurt. Am hurt because I am innocent. I'm innocent. I rolled for the most part. See, look how that looks like a nice mild seed. Look at that hash, Diesel.
Yeah.
No chinking that at all. But watch that. Because I know somewhere if you know Danny's in chat that there's gonna be some new comment. And I know Malevolent is gonna be like, you got a seed rolled by the Queen to nuke. I can't win. Tactical. See, I told you. See, in chat, Diesel. Tactical nuclear specialist out here trying to proclaim her innocence. They don't trust Kristen Noble. Now listen here. You can trust in Krista. I mean, look, my legit middle name is Joy, which means I bring joy to the world. Never tactical nuclear explosions, you know? It's not like when I roll a seed, they come with tactical nuke incoming. Burr, beer, burr, beer, burr, beer. You know, it's nice baby seed. Believe in my baby seedness.
Okay. Well, let's see it. Let's see it happen. Make it happen. Yes. Make it happen.
Yes. Joy to the world by destroying it. Oh my gosh.
So I have released them. They will be starting here momentarily.
Oh man. Listen, I don't want to leave the world cockroaches and Twinkies. Jade, please. It's not an evil seed. Why, Diesel? Why am I known for, rolling bad seeds?
I honestly don't know what that's about. Wasn't me.
I know, because most of my seeds are actually quite mild, if you think about it.
Well.
I may have had one or two misfires in my life, and this is a typical crystal seed. Right out the gate, World 6.
Oh, yeah.
So, World 2
checked
is
and decided no. Right, I'll be right back.
Oh, yes, Stewie, what is the one fort item? Yeah, I kind of thought so too. And it was an anchor, so it meant leaf. Okay, not bad. All right, so World 2 fort here for both of our runners. You know, we have AceKingSpade taking it a little bit more cautiously as a small bean, whereas we have Marky throwing caution to the wind. Both of them getting into Boom Boom, who was just a buh, because he didn't go boom boom, he just went buh.
Just went buh, he didn't go boom boom?
No, 8-1.
What is this world coming to?
I know, right? All right,
Ooh.
so 8-1 on deck for Marky. It's a level.
Yeah.
It's a level.
Yeah. Tournament fortunes can live and die on 8-1. Oh,
yes.
Look at that ginormous Koopa. Oh,
well, it was enough to take a bullet to the head, so you know. Yeah. Okay. This is the bane of my existence. You saw that note block, sweetie?
Yeah, I saw that note block.
That's just roots. I don't like it very much. All right, so let's see where up top takes you. Okay, not a bad level. You know, most people don't want to take the time to get to know Lakitu's, wonderful family. In fact, MarkyMark bonked poor Lakitu on the noggin.
Ace King had a star up there on that question block, but was not able to get it. Now, let's see if he decides to use his tail and fly, because he can fly up and skip quite a bit of it. That's not the way to build piece speed. Oh no, that is definitely not the way to build piece speed.
You know, I keep running back and forth. I've seen people do jumps to keep it going. But
yeah, you're right. It is much easier to just run right into that block and then run it into the edge of the screen, and you'll build up your piece speed. Unless you know exactly what you're doing, you'll build it up much faster just running into the block.
Yeah, you really do. And that's, it's a novice strat. But hey, I'm a novice. Well, I'm below Tadpole. And oh, look at that. 3-quarter. And Air Force on deck. So get your salutes out, everybody in chat, for the hardest working airline company / military in the Mushroom Kingdom, who is operated by Captain Boom Boom. But we know that the best pilot is what, Diesel?
Sully Sullenberger.
Well, yeah, that's the best one in reality. Every time I try to give you props, Diesel, you make it hard. Why are we saying, what is this gross map? It is not a gross map.
Oh, just barely, not enough momentum to get over that.
Snoopy was the best pilot? No, the best pilot, Diesel pilot.
Hey, in that song, Snoopy did take down the Red Baron, so.
Yes. I actually have that somewhere on VHS. Which goes to show you how old it is.
MarkyMark is letting the Air Force, was letting the Air Force show just how talented they were until he got to buy them.
Boom, boom, Diesel. All right, 1 up. Oh no, still has to play.
Yeah, it was a 50-50. But at least he doesn't have to go back and play the other fort. He's just got 1-3, and this should be pretty easy.
So we're going to see the item.
I would almost guarantee it.
That is never gross. It just gives you a choice. It's like a choose your own adventure lock. Glitched out Sprite. Let's go.
Yeah, and that just so very unfortunate for Ace King.
Yeah, 8-1 is being the true gatekeeper for Ace King right now. And we're about to find out the 1-3 item, everybody. Worth it. Worth it. Trash room. Let's go. All right. We have built the bridge and we are on really the world's easiest airship, the World 1 airship for our first world. I feel a way about this, Diesel.
Oh, you gotta hold the A button as you make that jump. You don't have to hold it for long, but you do have to hold it for longer than he did. Oh, man.
First coupling down is a very weak Iggy.
Yeah. And Ace King is starting to just get... I think he's starting to have some mental...
Yeah, tilt is incoming. Tilt is incoming. Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, at this point, just reset and get that leaf back.
Yeah, because you haven't gone very far.
Yep. Just console reset and get that leaf back.
7-4 now for Marky. Very friendly enemy set.
Yeah, just some spawning cheeps and one nanny blooper. Goes down to one fireball.
And here we go, my friends. The Gelectro minefield lighting everybody's light. You know, it was what? All right, you may not remember.
Sorry,
this.
I was watching 8-1 again.
You may be too young to remember this, Diesel. I'm about to break it for these whippersnappers in chat. Do you remember Transformers, the movie from the 1980s?
The cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that Michael Bay stuff. No, yeah. I will never acknowledge that. Oh, did you see that bullet bill?
Saw all that bullet bill was... I think that bullet bill was misprogrammed. Misguided for sure.
Oh no, don't. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Just keep going. Just keep playing it. And don't worry about that.
Arise, Rodimus Prime. Let's go. Somebody does remember. You got the touch. You got the power. It's like light our darkest hour. And that's exactly what we are going to try to do for AceKingSpade.
Ace King's out of it. He's out of it. He just needs to not jump into the bullet bill. He's out of it. All right.
We do have a few not so whippersnappers in chat, Diesel. We got not weak Nini Bum. Oh, I remember that. I actually own that movie. And Marky doing this Stewie entrance.
Yep.
Oh, he just paid homage to Stewie. That is amazing.
Ace King going into 4-3 here. That Hammer Bro just said, yeah, nah, man, have it.
Yeah, he always yeets himself out.
Yep. That Hammer Bro was not getting paid enough for this.
Alright, so now that AceKingSpade is Rodimus Prime, we're gonna see the comeback, even though right now he is on Life Zero. Diesel, Life Zero!
Yeah, now there's a 1-up right there. So he'll be on Diet Life here in a moment. Oh, no, he's... He says, nah, I'm good.
They're going for Life Zero strats. Oh, baby. This is exciting just to watch that. Meanwhile, we have Marky in World 1. Ew.
Not even thinking about just the regenerating mushroom house.
610 on deck for...
I always should have thought about the regenerating mushroom house.
Yeah, you go in there to the mushroom pawn shop and you ask for some, good stuff. The good. Also, I realized something, Diesel.
What's that?
That Easter is on April 20th, which means that Easter is gonna be lit and blazing.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Yes, 420 blazing. Oh no.
Yep.
They're gonna have very interesting Easter eggs this year, probably.
Yeah.
I know. That just came into my head just now as it's just like one of those random thoughts that just come in your head. And we have the Bro hand stage from World 8, and we have HP on the Air Force.
Oh, nice! Speed strap, Marky Mark. Very nice. That's our... Oh. Not so nice. That's garbage.
Okay, they're gonna use... No! Chat, I am talking about, we know you need to take out a second mortgage in order to get eggs this time of the year. We are talking about them $1.25 now, because Dollar Tree is no longer a dollar store. Those $1.25 plastic eggs that you put stuff into it, you know. You put the good in there and whoa, you have a Jade Happy Easter. But I'm on it, Dr. Torso.
Dr. Torso, okay.
I do have that right program to do it, Diesel.
Why does everybody think that would be something I do? My work does not allow me to do that.
I know you literally, your job is the most important job in America, and I guess because you hang around me, they're like, you need something. 7-8, baby.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, in order to hang out with me, you know, you gotta probably have. And the thing is, they probably think I'm the same exact way, and I'm a psychiatrist.
Like, have you seen her patients? Yeah, she's...
Of course, you gotta go Merca. All right, we're gonna get the item grab.
That was I did not like that delay there.
And it's only a trash room. Oh no.
Yeah. Ace King still working through the Air Force. He had a couple of nasty levels there. He had Air Force 8-1, which of course is one of probably our S tier trash levels. And Air Force isn't quite so bad if you can memorize the pattern, but until then, it can definitely be a good, solid A or B tier difficulty.
Diesel, I generated Dr. Torsel's picture. I'm gonna send it to you.
Put it in my DMs.
Well, I'm always hopping in your DMs. You should know I have no problem with doing that. Yes, gotta hop in the DMs. And here we go. Don't get too mad at me, sweetie.
Up 5'9".
There we go. 5'9" on deck, and we're gonna see the
2 Valkyries. Oh wait, he got one of them down.
Yep, but that big turtle is around.
Get rid of the micro. Gonna be yep. Oh,
yeah, I told you.
Stomp on the. Yeah, you can't stomp on that. All right, let's see what your AI generated. Oh.
And Marky
look at that hash.
About to finish.
No. So, Dr. Torsol, that was not a hitbox issue with Ace King. He was in the background, so he doesn't have a hitbox.
Yeah, you have to just jump over it.
Your enemies have
it before it's time to go.
Yeah, your enemies give you a hitbox, but you do not give one to them.
Yeah, they have no problem, chomping your biddies.
Yeah. As long as you're not, if you are behind some sort of piece of something that puts you behind the scene, then you're safe. But if you are in front of the scene, like between the hill and the black area on the edge of the stage, then you're not safe.
All right, coin chip action again for Marky. Got enough to earn that free life and interesting enemy set. So, but gets through the fire and boomerang, bro. For Tazzle Star, I'm kind of this seed is not giving good items.
Yeah, it's kind of a pile.
Oh, Diesel. Heels is out here breaking hearts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Heels was not letting someone feel great, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, shame on you, Heels.
Is that in the chat?
Yeah, look at the chat.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Well.
All the good items are in the mushroom houses? Probably.
Yeah.
Because you can get a mushroom pawn shop where it has frog suit, tanuki suit, and hammer suit.
Oh yeah, so Toad's Warehouse.
It's always a possibility.
Well. He's
Oh yeah, the hidden one up.
Yeah. He thinks he's gonna fly over it and fly past it level. This is 7-4. That's not an option.
It just takes you to. I think he's thinking it operates like 7-6.
Yeah.
But 7-4, it wants you to play it. So when 7-4 comes to party, you ain't got to say anything because you're automatically gonna do it.
You are enrolled.
Hey, welcome, Shy Guy. Hope you are doing well. And we're in the World 2 airship now with Marky. But so far, no really traumatic levels have made an appearance.
Oh, Wendy showed up to do this, and this time she's only a one-hitter. Yep, when Ace King gets her, he'll appreciate that after her last seeds. Wendy.
Yep.
Well, it's 18 minutes. He's through 3 levels. Of course, one of those levels was in Iceland, which was
5-6. Now, I don't remember Marky playing 5-6.
Let's see, where was that?
Ow.
Okay, yeah, I think he probably just went through it so fast that we missed it, because he does P-speed it. And there was a beetle that despawned there. Alright, Marky got himself a leaf.
I just got the biggest jump scare from Bing. I don't know why Bing just decided to pop up on my screen.
Yeah, that would scare me too.
Yeah, it just popped out of nowhere. It's like, bam! It did it again! Oh. Bing, please!
A 5-6 isn't an especially difficult level, but...
No, but if you're not used to it, it can be. Also, it looked like he had almost despawned one of the parabeetles, and that is going to be bad times. Yeah. Oh, I see what the issue is, Diesel sweetie. Is my Discord haunted?
No, I think it's mine.
Oh, you must be.
I keep on losing Discord.
Are you in the haunted house today, sweetie? think we may have lost Diesel again. It's the house with 999 happy haunts, and there's room for 1,000, and they're trying to volunteer my poor sweetie. And for those of you who are not in the know, we have some World 3 action on deck.
All right. I think I'm back now.
I can do that. No bing bing without a wedding ring. Yes, computer. Respect my innocence here. So, Diesel, I was just saying about I was blaming it on your home with the 999 happy haunts.
Oh, this isn't even the haunted house here. The haunted house has no problems with network connections. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's these places that I go and visit that are in the middle of places with like millions of people that have problems.
To be out in the middle of nowhere. Also, this here is sad to watch on AceKingSpade because he's playing levels he doesn't need to play.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And look what's an appearance. And Marky got so happy he wants to do it over again.
Yep.
But
got him. Yeah, you got to make a decision whether you're going to jump on the Koopa or you're going to jump.
Because the reason he's taking this longer route, I guess he doesn't want to play the top level, which is what Marky played.
Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can duck as a froggy. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, that was feel sad, man.
Yeah. I'm feeling really sad because I think this is just what happens when you don't know the vanilla game very well.
Yeah.
Come on, take that top path. There we go. Finish 5-6.
Really, 5-6 is a level that you should play without any power-ups. Because even if you take damage, you're falling. Oh yeah. Yeah, 5-6. If you don't stomp on the Buzzy Beetle's heads, if you take damage from a side hit, you're falling into the abyss anyways.
So we get Piranha Stage on deck for Marky.
Yep. And
5F2 finally played by Ace King. And so the first good item has made an appearance, sweetie, and that's the Drugum Cloud.
First Drugum Cloud of the game. Love to see it.
No,
we'll see if they make it put to good use. Yeah.
And we have some songs going on in chat. Diesel, my love. It's basically, and I'm free falling. I think you're too young to know that song.
What are you talking about?
You and Chad are young whippersnappers. That I have to shake my cane at. You young whippersnappers.
Oh.
And right now, literally, we got Ace King saying to any of those levels he just dealt with, he's like, don't come around here no more. Hey! Because that's not what he's looking for. This scares me when our runners do that jump without needing that log of happiness.
Yeah, there's a lot of scares there. It looks like he's going for the mushroom house here. Ace King.
Reactor. I am already on parole. And you want me to say that? No.
Mm.
But I will sing it for Diesel after the show.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You know, because I always got to sing, I just called to say I love you. So, yeah, you know. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And it's
Oh,
like
Ace King got robbed.
Yeah, that was highway robbery right there. And at this point, would you make the attempt, Diesel, to go back to the mushroom pawn shop and see what you can find? Because I think it was open.
Yeah, you got to leave the first time.
Yeah, I think I would go back there. Because right now, if you're running on diet power-ups, it's kind of hard to want to play like how you want to be because you have no... Oh, wait, he's also on life 0, Diesel.
Yeah. Fortunately, we don't lose progress, so... And now he's got life 6. Or 5.
Yes, let's go.
Oh. Lakitu, for real?
Lakitu wanted you to get to know his nieces and nephews. He's like, look at my cute little family. How could you not?
I don't need to meet his...
You don't need to do that?
Nope, don't need to meet his family.
I thought you were a family man all this time, Diesel.
Oh. Maybe for my own family.
Ooh. My ears are
whoa!
Wait, what happened?
Sledge Bro was stun locking Ace King, but the fireballs kept on going over him.
That's what I call teamwork. Also, we have Michael Jordan, aka Roy Koopa, who is going around hopping high. So we got a high-flying Roy who is a bit chonky at 4 hits. So bulked up muscle. All right, and away we go on the World 7 airship for AceKingSpade. And we have Marky entering his 6th world right now. With who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know is on third. Diesel.
Looks like the pipe is gonna... Yes.
No hammer on deck. So, are you going to do Secret Bro in order to hope you find a hammer?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the best bet, really. And it's not going to be one of the mushroom houses, but Secret Bro could do it.
Yeah, I would actually do Secret Bro myself, because this is a fairly tame stage, so...
And World 2 so far looks like it's going to be pretty... In fact, get both of them. That one right there and Secret Bro. Nicely done, Marky Mark.
Alright, gets a star. So we know maybe he has the hammer Secret Bro.
Yeah, go ahead and flip it over. Flip that star in place and see what you got.
That's not a good tile set. That's not a good tile set. Alright.
But Sledge Bros only go up. They never come down, so he was safe. Not what he was hoping for.
No. We'll have to now, it's given, we'll have to play regular fort, because red fort ain't it, Chief.
Oh, Ace King in 7-8 in the gauntlet of 7-8 and did not look...
Wow, red fort was it? I was thinking that red fort would have been one fort, the bootleg fort. No.
He's gonna go for the... Looks like he's gonna go for the item.
But where he got left off from the pipe, he would have had a quicker time.
Ooh, he almost lava bath there.
Yeah, it has to take it real easy right now. But I can understand wanting to go for the item, but
Yeah.
it depends on who your opponent is. If you're going against someone who you know is quick, like a Stewie, a Tixie, a Danny, the upper echelon of Kingslayers, would you have tried for that item, or would you have gone right for the red fort?
Whoa! Oh, that boss pass. So with them, I'm just get down the. Oh no, he doesn't know about the pipe.
Oh no!
He could have despawned boss pass. Okay, he just needs to get out of there. Just go! Oh hell!
The boss bass, ever since I saw what happened to poor Slamu, that boss bass has got me having some PTSD there. And, the same, a lot of our runners don't know where you can get items from in some of our levels.
So, viewers, if you are one of our participants, I put into the Discord an old publication from the 90s that tells you all of the things, all the places where these things are located, all the secret rooms, all the power-up blocks, where they are.
Ooh, that
it is perfect. And it's perfectly acceptable to go and just thumb through it while you race, if that's what you want to do. You can do that.
You are playing with power. And you know what else is playing with power?
It's not an unacceptable thing.
You know what else was playing with power? That Morton Cooper Jr. Did you see how earthquakey he was?
Yeah, I saw the earthquakiness.
Heck yeah! You're getting off scot-free, because I endorse one day, maybe at SG Live, Diesel, we could have a Power Glove SMB3 Rando exposition.
Yeah.
What do you think, sweetie?
I am still losing heartbeats with Ace King in this 7-8 and just accidentally hold the down button like.
Yeah, you kind of hope he accidentally hits it down so he can see that pipe does have an item.
Hey, if the video games wanted privacy, they would have asked for it. They would have said, please keep this private. They didn't keep it private. They didn't ask to keep it private. You go and you say, hey, show me your secret, and they just flat out show you. They're like, oh yeah, here's the secret room.
Tell me your secret and tell me your name. Oh man, that was from a Duran Duran song. Do you even remember those? That band, Duran Duran?
I mean, I remember some of their songs, played when I was a kid, but I didn't go out looking for their music.
Oh wow. They had some good music, but that 7-8 is just being rude right now to Ace King, who is on Life Zero yet again. And La Princesa's airship, the World 3 airship, is on deck for Marky, in which we're going to see what My World 8 has to offer. Diesel, what do you think is going to be blocking the pathway to Casa de Bowser?
A whole lot of trash. That's what. Oh, he got it. He remembered it. All right. Now go hit the question block. Get something. You know what? Doesn't matter. It's something. Get out of there. And just run.
And that puts him a little bit later in the level.
That top row of last blocks also has a power-up in it. Or the middle one in that top row of those last blocks has a power-up. The brick one there.
All right,
I think
Tanuki as the final item. 3-card Monty right there, 3-pipe Monty. And let's see where the first one takes us. Straight to the valley.
Oh, wow.
I told you, you can't ever expect hot garbage out of me with my world aids. Like, my world aids are usually linear and easy.
Yeah, we got a 1 in 4 chance of a 3F1 saying, here you go, here's the keys to the kingdom.
All right. Also, we are joined by the greatest Zelda tracker that I know. One and only Fishing Boo.
Oh, the 1 in 4 chance did not pay out.
Well, it is that level. And Fake Tank, oh baby,
Man.
5-2. And it's required. That's the sad part. And we're going downtown to Flushit Town.
The Mushroom Kingdom sewers. Go grab a mushroom. Not that mushroom. The other, not that mushroom.
You told him to grab a mushroom. You didn't specify exactly until the end there, Diesel. So
I figured
he was taking your advice.
I figured he would have grabbed the one that he's always trying to grab, not the one that's always trying to hug him.
You know.
All right, couple pipes to check.
I hugged the Goomba. Yeah, I did that. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, there is another pipe to check in that blocker area.
5-9 finally for Ace King. Air Force.
Hey, there's her. Super tanks.
Super tanks. Which is driven by Sergeant Boom Boom, who be working hard for our favorite soldiers.
Well, he kind of sits alone in this cabin. I don't know if he's sergeant or if he's a warrant officer now.
He gets relegated, so he's still sergeant. He's still sergeant. Yeah, poor guy. And wow, imagine taking the time to, you know, take out poor little Lakitu who wanted to just show off his beautiful family.
Yeah, look what his beautiful family just did. Alright, so let's see, there's a chance that we got a bridge built. Let's see what we got here, and there is nothing.
Wait a minute. This may be an oops all forts. Diesel, my love.
I think you're going to have to go play the fake tank, and then, yeah.
Well, I told you it was a required fake tank.
Oh, fancy.
If you got a P-Wing, you use a P-Wing.
Yep. Yeah, heals, that's one of the little fun things you can do.
Alright. Now we get to go deeper into the depth.
Oh, yep. Right, 2 forts there.
Right there. And it's 3F2.
Hopefully this one breaks.
Very unhappy.
Yeah, I think if this one doesn't break a visible lock on this screen, then you go and make it the check back at Bowser's Keep.
Real tanks. Just so I've had everything under control, and this is real tank. But try to get rid of everything, all 4 forts, because you know it's bound to open.
L2 Sentinel, I never thought of that. Lakitu's basically an energy vampire.
It's
using the reference from What We Do in the Shadows. They had that one guy, the one vampire guy that's basically just like a regular dude, wears a sweater vest, and he feeds on you by boring you to death. All right. Let's see. Oh no.
That's totally the right way to do it. You know,
Ankle was a frog suit.
You gotta embrace
Okay.
their human muster. I mean,
Let's go, Marky.
that means you have God routing, and I think he's gonna finish my seed quicker than yours, Diesel.
Well, let's see. So the official time for mine was 46:55. He's got 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Let's see how long this Bowser fight takes.
Hopefully, it shouldn't take long since he's got the hammer suit.
Well, we can't ever be sure. Let's see. Oh, there it goes.
Gets the gamer cow kick of disrespect. And everybody, get them GGs out for our 2-game winner tonight, MarkyMark. And I think at this point, let's see. There we go.
Yeah, yep. MarkyMark's official time 41:32, and looks like AceKing has put in the DNF, and he'll be let's see if he'll come by.
Oh, Marky, I have words
welcome.
for you, friend. First is GG, but why am I to blame for Diesel's bad seed?
I thought you were to blame for all bad seeds, Krista. Is that wrong?
Wait, all seeds? Oh my lord! I rolled baby seeds. Why?
But those were two of the longest seeds I've played with Swiss flags.
And welcome to AceKingSpade, GG.
And GG's to you, friend.
GG's AceKingSpade.
You are muted.
Who, me?
There we go.
No, AceKing. There we are.
And then GG to AceKing.
Thank you. GG's to you. Mark.
Thank you. Those,
So,
like I was saying, those
yeah,
were
go ahead,
two of the
Marky.
longest, those were two of the longest seeds I've seen with Swiss flags. And that first seed there, clouding over 6-6, hitting the hammer, and then finding Atlantis and being stuck between the two of them.
Yeah. Some of the choices he had to make there, not optimal. Very, very suboptimal decisions to make there in several places.
Yeah, and I had too many lives to take a bunch of intentional deaths at that point too.
Yeah. We somebody did mention in chat. Oh yeah, I'll just go and run out of lives and do it that way. And I'm thinking he's got 7 right now stacked up.
Yeah.
So no, that's
Yeah,
probably not a good option. So, let's see, AceKing. So let's see, you got to rolled 5 and then rolled 3 in the second seed. They really were, though, some of the most, not quite the most wretched starts, but certainly up there in the top 5 that I've seen of seeds. You had 8-1 in this most recent one, along with 6-10, which can definitely throw things into the mixer, and 7-8 for sure was another nasty one that it required you to go through. So certainly high fives and mad respect for sticking that out. That was not. It was one of those that felt like it was a clinic of all the hard levels between the two seeds.
Yeah, definitely. I just especially the, what is it, 8-1 or whatever that we had in the first one. Oh, I almost felt like I wanted to give up right then and there. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. The one level that I dread, and I could sometimes do decent on it, but tonight it was just horrible. Yeah,
we did see you try to use a tail at one point and then just missed a jump there at the beginning, and we're looking at that and we're like, oh no. One thing that I did consider was that it was right at the beginning of the seed, so the opening of the seed, and I'm thinking, oh, you could do a console reset, and you still have that fort that you just played, but you get the console reset option, and you restart with the leaf. Could would have been one option, but it's one of those things that don't expect, really don't expect runners to think about that in the middle of a seed of, oh wait, I'm literally right at the beginning. I can just make it like this didn't happen.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know if I could do that or not, but
oh yeah, console resets are completely allowed.
You absolutely can.
You can't reset your timer, but you can reset your console. It's just unlike the Zelda games, you don't have a save file, so it's really only plausible to use if it's something that you want to do differently right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Well, that I know for next time.
Yep.
But the bane of your existence, I believe, was 610 in the first game.
Yep.
And 610 is the one that had the boss bass that put you in a bit of a precarious situation when you were
there's
trying
several
to
of those.
the blocks. No, yes, there were several, but I think the most went to 610 for Ace King. And
yeah.
And 7-8 at the end, you finally remembered about the pipe where the vanilla hammer suit would be, and we were both cheering. We were so happy you finally found that.
Yeah, when I bypassed it the time when I flew by it or whatever with the tail, I was like, oh no, I should have went down that pipe, and then I died.
Yeah. Boss Bass came back and said, "Oh, thanks."
Yep.
And in that first seed, I don't know what was going on, but 7-1 did not want me to clip through it. I don't know how many attempts it took me to finally get it.
You spent about 2 minutes at least, I think, trying to clip that.
2.5 minutes.
I wasted a lot of time on that. And actually, I got to one point there. I decided I was going to attempt it 5 more times. If I didn't get it, I was going to go through the doorway. It was that last final attempt when I finally got it. If I hadn't gotten it that time, I was going to ascend to 7-1 normally.
Oh well, see, the game realized, oh wait, he's giving up on this next one. Yep. So, all right. Let's see. MarkyMark, you see with this, you advance to 2-0, so you'll be in the right in the middle of the pack. There is a growing pack of 2 and 2 players that you'll be playing against. You'll pick a random one from your for your next week's group. And Ace King, of course, this puts you in the 0-4 group, but there are still. Let's see. I'm looking at the. Here we go. Current Swiss records.
Still, Slammer in 0-4. Because I think Samu is 0-4. So,
Yep. But so this week is going to be some, or next week's going to be some interesting matches. We have so far 3 4-0 players and a large contingent of 3-1s after several splits yesterday. Yesterday and Monday there were several split matches, so we got several 3-1s, and it's looking like the next round of Swiss is going to be definitely some interesting groupings that we got. So looking forward to this.
We get to look forward to you using the Wheel of Misfortune again.
Oh yeah, that'll be Sunday. Not exactly sure what time. Because of Easter Sunday, we're discussing changing the time, and also there's different people available to actually do it, and including me. I've got to squeeze in a 5-hour drive somewhere on during the weekend, so I'm not sure yet when we're going to do that, but yeah, we'll be around for the wheel at some point on Easter Sunday. Make that a thing for everybody.
Definitely.
So, yeah. But before we go for the night, anything else anybody wants to share?
I'm just looking forward to whoever I face for my week 3 opponent. AceKingSpade, I know you've gotten a bad draw 2 weeks now on the wheel, so hopefully you get a little bit better opponent for week 3.
Right? Yeah, the wheel liked me, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that is nice about the Swiss format is the deeper you get into it, the more equitable the matchups tend to get. So that's just the nature of the Swiss matchups. First couple are kind of random, but then because you start matching up against people with the same record, then yeah, you get the matches are definitely going to be interesting, more interesting. Much tighter races that will be coming up. Although we have had some close ones already. We've had several of them where we've had winners that hit their dot done with their opponent already in Bowser's Castle, which is always awesome to see. So maybe we'll start to see that more of those as the weeks go on. But anyways, let's see.
Well, list of the games coming up for tomorrow whenever you want me to chime in.
Yeah, go ahead and bring that up.
All right, for those of you who are interested in hot Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer action, tomorrow we have Ryko versus William in Texas at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on SpeedGaming numero 3. And at 4:15 p.m. on SpeedGaming Main, we have Angelic Jade, our Fire Flower champion extraordinaire and Queen Slayer, going up against Pickles and Beer, who actually, is a myriad of games that they have mastered. So you gotta love to see it. And that's all for tomorrow. But boy,
Friday.
Sweetie, you seen the 18th?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be lit.
Friday.
Yes,
Yep.
it's gonna be lit as all heck, sweetie. I'm so excited. You and I need to have a date night that Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. Yeah. How many races we got on Friday?
We have one at noon, which is Tozzle and Danny P. Speed. At 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard, Gepezu versus Nuts. And then we have 4:00, and I'd like to say this is Angelico versus Diane. And then we have at 8 p.m., we have Flindo, John Depp Flindo versus Indy. 8:30 p.m., Demon Battler versus Malchior. And at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Z1 Legend Antlers going against my favorite guy, Sharky.
All right.
It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing.
Sounds like a lot of good ones coming up. Well, let's see. Before we go, I do want to thank both of you runners, MarkyMark and AceKingSpade. It's great having you around for tonight's matches. Looking forward to having you around again. And Krista, good. I definitely enjoyed having another couple of hours to spend with you on the phone here. And chat, thank you for being as kind and as entertaining as you always are. But for now, we have a tournament to go and allow to continue on. So, Krista, you want to take them away?
Okay. Let me get myself into end game mode. Here we go. GG's to both of our runners for showing us what it means to have one heck of a good time with 2 very long seeds. Thanks for your perseverance. We do appreciate everything that you do, and you will always continue to amaze us. Thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting us yet again, as we have the hardest working and greatest restreamer ever on our side. who is Diesel Pilot, and he knows how much I love him to death. And the biggest thanks goes out to you, chat, for hanging around with us. Without your love and support, we would not be here. We did talk about the times of our future matches tomorrow, but please make sure you give our runners a big fat follow because they are amazing at what they do, and we love to support everybody in this community. So, and we have a Discord too, so if you want to hang out with all the cool kids of SMB3R, and yes, I dated myself by saying cool kids, come and join us. We'll be looking forward to having you. And on that note, I wish you all the best of nights ever. For those of you who are going to sleep now, have the sweetest dreams. And for those of you who are going to party like me in Insomnia Land, let's get it and pop a lockin'. So take care and have a wonderful night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Not everyone.